What happens when silence is louder than words? What if everything you thought you knew was only the beginning? And what if the woman everyone called fragile was actually preparing the strongest move of her life? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip. And today, we are revealing a story that is shaking the celebrity world to its core. With the arrival of the new year, all eyes have once again turned toward Demet Özdemir. But this time, not because of love rumors, not because of heartbreak, and not because of scandal. This time, something much bigger is happening. After months filled with tension, unspoken conflicts, betrayal allegations, tears, and an almost painful silence, Demet Özdemir is opening a brand new chapter. A chapter that will not only redefine her own life, but will deeply impact everyone around her. The silence after the storm. The past year was anything but easy for Demet Özdemir. Her private life became the center of controversies she never asked for. Stories were written for her. Decisions were made in her name. And emotions she never wanted to show were placed under a microscope. Instead of fighting back, Demet chose something far more powerful. She stepped back. For months, she disappeared from the spotlight. Her social media activity dropped dramatically. Interviews were declined. Invitations were ignored. According to people closest to her, this was not an escape. This was preparation. She focused entirely on her work, moving quietly between film sets and home, recharging, observing, thinking. Those around her say this silence was intentional, a strategic pause before something massive. And then, with the turn of the year, whispers began circulating behind closed doors. At first, no one took them seriously, but as days passed, the message became clearer. A major change was coming. And no, it had nothing to do with love. This change was about power, career, control, and it would inevitably reshape her private life as well. A source close to a well-known producer dropped the first real hint. Demet has finally been offered the opportunity she has been waiting for. But this is not just another project. And then came the bomb. Just days before the new year, Demet Özdemir reportedly received an offer that could launch her into true international stardom. This was not a standard TV series, not a simple movie deal. According to industry insiders, she was offered a leading role in a massive project, one where she would not only act, but actively participate in the creative process. This project would elevate her status, not only in Turkey, but across Europe and the Middle East. A respected industry expert stated, "This is a turning point in Demet Özdemir's career. She will no longer be seen only as an actress, but as an influential woman with creative authority, a decision that changes everything." Accepting this offer was not easy. Friends say Demet spent days weighing every detail, because this decision would completely transform her life. Long periods abroad, a disrupted routine, a clear break from everything familiar. Most importantly, a final goodbye to the past. According to rumors, Demet shared a striking thought with a close friend. "I thought about everything I lost this year, but now I want to focus on what I can gain." Those words alone sent shockwaves through her inner circle, because they revealed something crucial. Demet was no longer looking back. A complete image transformation. Sources claim that with this unexpected move, Demet Özdemir's image is about to undergo a radical transformation. Meetings with top stylists, a completely new look, a sharper posture, a stronger presence. A major name from the fashion world explained, Demet is leaving behind the image of the suffering woman. She will present herself as stronger, clearer, and far more confident. And this change goes far beyond clothing. From the way she speaks in interviews to the way she enters a room, everything is being redesigned. Is she closing the door on her past? That is the question everyone is asking. According to her closest circle, Demet has no intention of revisiting what hurt her. It is said that she wrote everything that drained her, exhausted her, and held her back into a notebook, and then closed it. One friend described it perfectly. She is not talking about forgiving. She is talking about freeing herself. And that difference changes everything. The celebrity world reacts. The entertainment industry was caught off guard. This news has dominated conversations across TV shows, opinion columns, and social media platforms. Demet will be a completely different person this year. This decision will surprise everyone. The transformation we have been waiting for. These comments are everywhere. And then came Demet's first message. No official statement. No interview. Just one short post. New year. New challenges. That was enough. Fans immediately flooded social media with support. Hashtags began trending worldwide. We are with you, Demet. Remember your strength. New chapter. One fan comment stood out above all. We don't want to see her cry anymore. Now, we want to see the successful Demet. A rebirth year. For Demet Özdemir, this new year is not just another calendar change. It feels like a rebirth, a moment where she takes control of her story, walks her own path, and stops explaining herself to anyone. In celebrity gossip circles, everyone is saying the same thing. Nothing will ever be the same for Demet again. And maybe the most important part, this time, she chose the change. And here at Magazine News and Gossip, we will be following every step of this transformation closely. If you don't want to miss exclusive updates, behind-the-scenes details, and the stories no one else dares to tell, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip, and turn on notifications, because this story is only just beginning. See you in the next video.